What if I told you that the woman who barely notices you right now could be thinking about you every single night before she falls asleep? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you're going to learn something most men will never understand about female psychology. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Aline, and this is where we break down the raw truth about attraction, psychology, and what actually makes women feel desire. Not what society tells you works, but what really works. Today, we're diving deep into something powerful. How to make a woman desire you, even when she's shown zero interest. Even when she's put you in the friend zone. Even when she barely knows you exist. And before we go any further, if you want to master this level of psychology, hit that subscribe button right now. Because what you're about to learn, most guys will never figure out. Let me start with a hard truth. If she's not interested in you right now, it's not because you're not good enough. It's because you haven't triggered the right emotions in her yet. See, attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. A woman doesn't sit down with a checklist and decide, okay, he's 6 feet tall, check. He has a good job, check. I guess I'll be attracted to him now. That's not how it works. Attraction is a feeling, it's chemistry, it's tension. It's that pull she can't quite explain when you walk into a room. And here's the game changer. You can create that feeling. Most guys think attraction is either there or it's not. They see a girl who's not interested and they give up. They move on. They tell themselves, she's just not into me. But that's victim mentality. That's giving your power away. The men who truly understand attraction, they know it's not about being chosen. It's about becoming the kind of man she can't help but notice. So right now, I need you to delete this idea from your mind. I need her to like me. Replace it with this. I'm going to become so magnetic, so grounded, so emotionally powerful that she'll wonder why she didn't see me before. That shift right there, that's where everything changes. If you're feeling this already, go ahead and drop a comment below. Just type, I'm ready. Let me know you're locked in. All right, let's get tactical. First thing you need to master, eye contact. But not just any eye contact. I'm talking about intentional, emotionally charged, confident eye contact that makes her feel something. Here's what most guys do wrong. They either avoid eye contact because they're nervous, or they stare too hard and make it creepy. Both kill attraction instantly. Real eye contact is about presence. It's about looking at her in a way that says, I see you. I'm not intimidated by you, and I'm comfortable in this moment. Now here's a psychological trick most men have never heard. When you're talking to her, focus slightly more on her left eye. Why? Because research shows that the left side of the face is connected to the right hemisphere of the brain, which processes emotions. When you look into her left eye, you're subconsciously creating a deeper emotional connection. And here's what happens on a biological level. Sustained warm eye contact triggers the release of oxytocin. That's the bonding hormone, the same chemical released during hugs, during intimacy, during moments of deep trust. So when you look into her eyes the right way, you're literally creating a chemical bond without saying a single word. But here's the key. It has to be calm, relaxed, grounded, not intense, not desperate, just present. Practice this. Next time you're talking to any woman, slow down, breathe, look into her left eye. Let your gaze be warm, steady, and confident. That alone will make you stand out from 90% of guys she meets. And if you're getting value from this, make sure you hit that like button. It helps this message reach more people who need to hear it. Here's something most guys completely overlook: your scent. Listen, women are biologically wired to be more sensitive to smell than men. It's connected directly to the part of the brain that controls memory and emotion. That means your scent doesn't just make you smell good, it makes you memorable. Think about it. She's not around you, but suddenly she catches a hint of the cologne you were wearing. In that instant, without even trying, she thinks of you. She remembers how she felt when you were close. That's the power of scent psychology. Now, I'm not saying go out and drown yourself in Axe body spray. That's the opposite of what you want. Choose a fragrance that fits your personality. Something clean, subtle, and sophisticated. Not overpowering, not cheap. If you're more calm and grounded, go with woody or musky tones. If you're intense and mysterious, try light spice or dark citrus. The goal isn't to announce yourself when you walk into a room. The goal is to linger in her memory long after you leave. Your scent becomes your invisible signature. And when she catches it again, even weeks later, her mind instantly goes back to you. That's not manipulation. That's understanding psychology and using it to your advantage. Now let's talk about something that sabotages most men before they even start. Anxiety. If you get nervous around women you're attracted to, you're not alone. It's completely normal. But here's the problem. When you're anxious, you're not yourself. You overthink every word. You second-guess every move. You come across as insecure, even if you're not. So how do you fix this? First, understand that you don't have to fight anxiety with willpower. There are natural ways to calm your nervous system so your real personality can shine through. Some guys use supplements like L-theanine, which is found in green tea. It helps you stay alert but calm. Ashwagandha reduces cortisol, the stress hormone. Magnesium glycinate helps your body relax and improve sleep, which directly impacts your confidence. But here's a simple trick that costs nothing. Before you meet her, call someone who genuinely cares about you. Your mom, your best friend, your brother. Someone who makes you feel valued. Why does this work? Because hearing a familiar, loving voice activates the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the part of your nervous system that calms you down and makes you feel safe. When you walk into that date or that conversation, you're not coming from a place of neediness. You're coming from a place of abundance. You already feel loved. You're not trying to get validation from her. You're choosing to share your time, and women can feel that energy instantly. She'll notice something different about you. She won't be able to put her finger on it, but she'll feel safer, more curious, more open around you. That's the power of managing your inner state. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because we're just getting started and you don't want to miss what's coming next. All right, let's talk about dates. Or really, let's talk about why most dates fail to create attraction. Here's what most guys do: dinner and a movie, coffee, drinks at a bar. These aren't bad, but they're predictable. They don't create emotional spikes. An attraction needs emotion. If you want to change how she sees you, you need to make her feel something different. Instead of sitting across a table making small talk, create an experience. Something that brings excitement, curiosity, or even a little adrenaline. It could be a spontaneous drive to a scenic overlook, an escape room, dancing, a comedy show, an art exhibit, anything slightly unexpected. Here's why this works. Emotions create memory. When she feels excitement or novelty with you, her brain starts associating those feelings with your presence. Psychologists call this misattribution of arousal. In simple terms, when her heart races, she starts wondering why she feels that way around you. And that's when the shift happens. Maybe she had you in the friend zone. Maybe she wasn't interested. But emotional experiences can quietly change that perception. Now here's another layer most guys miss: how you treat other people when you're together. Be kind to waiters, be respectful to strangers, be polite to staff. Why? Because women are watching how you handle social situations. They're watching how you treat people who can't do anything for you. When she sees you move through the world with confidence, kindness, and calm control, she sees a man who's socially capable and emotionally mature. That creates trust, and trust is the foundation of attraction. When the bill comes, handle it quietly. Don't make a show of it. Don't announce it. Just take care of it naturally. That shows leadership without ego, generosity without needing recognition, and women respect that deeply. Now here's where most guys blow it: the end of the date. They try to force a kiss. They try to rush intimacy. They think they need to close to confirm success. But here's the truth. Restraint is more powerful than aggression. Mystery builds attraction. Anticipation builds desire. If the moment feels natural, let it happen. But if it doesn't, don't force it. Sometimes leaving her wondering is far more effective than rushing to seal the deal. End the night with a warm hug, a genuine smile, and a simple, honest line like, "I really enjoyed tonight." Then leave. Walk away with your shoulders back and your head clear. And here's what happens in her mind. She starts replaying the night. She starts asking herself, what happens next? Why didn't he try to kiss me? Is he interested? Am I interested? That question loops in her thoughts. And that's exactly where you want to be. You're not the guy who chased. You're not the guy who pushed. You're the guy who left her wanting more. And that curiosity? That's the fuel of desire. Drop a comment if this is making sense. Let me know which strategy you're going to try first. Here's the ultimate truth. Attraction isn't just about what you do when you're with her. It's about who you are when you're not. Most men obsess over the woman. They think about what she thinks, what she feels, how to impress her, how to keep her attention. But real attraction starts inside you. Women are drawn to men who are growing. Not perfect, not rich, not famous, just growing. Men who are improving themselves mentally, physically, emotionally. Men who have purpose. Men who have direction. This is where Stoic philosophy becomes powerful. Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. It means controlling your reactions, focusing on what you can control, building a calm inner state that doesn't break easily. When a woman senses that you're a man who doesn't fall apart after rejection, who doesn't chase approval, who doesn't build his self-worth around her response, something changes in how she sees you. You feel different, you feel steady, you feel grounded. You're not looking at her like she needs to complete you. And that alone can make her want to earn your attention. So work on becoming that man. Not for her, for yourself. Start small. Read books that strengthen your mind. Move your body, lift weights, walk with purpose. Set daily goals and keep them. Practice silence. Remove things that drain your energy. Endless scrolling, comparing yourself to others. Desperate habits. When you're emotionally balanced, women notice it without you saying a word. They feel the difference in how you carry yourself. And when they feel it, they naturally lean closer. Here's one of the strongest forces in attraction: psychological tension. This tension is created through balance. Presence mixed with space, warmth mixed with restraint, interest mixed with mystery. It's the feeling she experiences when she realizes you're not trying to win her. You're simply there, calm, comfortable, fully okay with whatever happens. That quality is rare. Most men talk too much, try too hard, invest too quickly. But the men women feel drawn to? They're comfortable in silence. They listen more than they speak. When they do speak, their words are slow and intentional. This kind of presence creates tension. It makes her wonder what you're thinking. It makes her lean forward. It makes her ask questions. And when she's thinking about you more than you're thinking about her, the dynamic completely changes. Here's something simple but powerful. Speak less, feel more. Don't try to impress her. Focus on respecting yourself when you speak. Slow down. Use pauses. Let your words breathe. Don't brag. Don't overshare your entire life story. Be present. Talk about things that matter to you, things that move you, things that give your life direction. When you speak from that place, from honesty and calm confidence, you stop sounding like every other guy she's met. You start sounding real, and that kind of voice stays in her mind long after you leave. So let's bring this all together. You've learned how eye contact creates emotional connection, how your scent can leave a memory even after you're gone, how managing your inner state changes your entire energy. You've learned how to create experiences that build attraction, how restraint is more powerful than aggression, how becoming a man of purpose naturally draws women in. Real attraction doesn't come from trying harder. It comes from emotional gravity. You don't win a woman over by force. You draw her in by who you are. Most men try to convince a woman to like them. They try to be funnier, richer, louder, tougher. But attraction doesn't work that way. When a woman is truly drawn to a man, it's not because he talked her into it. It's because his energy changed how she felt around him. That's the shift you're creating now. You're becoming the man who doesn't chase, but quietly pulls. The man who understands the power of silence. The man who listens with full attention, smiles with his eyes, and protects his inner peace. That man doesn't beg for love. He becomes the standard. You don't need every woman to like you. You don't even need her approval. You only need to become so emotionally centered, so internally fulfilled, so calm in your purpose that when she finally notices you, it's not because you asked for attention. It's because you became impossible to ignore. If something here shifted the way you see yourself, smash that like button right now so this message can reach more men who need to hear it. Drop a comment and tell me which strategy you're going to apply first. I read every single one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Join us where we explore the psychology most people are too afraid to talk about. Remember, attraction isn't a trick, it's a transformation, and you're already moving forward. I'll see you in the next one.